For years now, I've been watching the success of famous YouTube creators like the king of YouTube himself, Mr. Beast, and automotive creators like Freddie Tavares, the crew over at Donut Media, and Tyler Hoover from Hoovy's Garage. Like so many of you out there, I couldn't help but think, how do I do that? Where do I start? How has YouTube changed the last few years? Is it still the same platform? Can I still find success in 2023? Well, that's what today's video is all about, and how our experience has been the first 60 days on YouTube with a brand new channel, starting from nothing with no social media following whatsoever. I'm Jeff Overman, and thanks for watching a unique episode of Bavarian Redline, where we discuss my girlfriend and I's experience on YouTube our first 60 days with a brand new channel. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button for more German car content. Thank you so much for watching. Like any new creator, the first step in our process was to find our niche. And unlike some creators out there, that was the easy part. From a young age, I grew up as an automotive enthusiast, wrenching on cars with my dad, and when I was a teenager, getting my first few BMWs. So this part of the process was the easiest. The next part, setting up our channel, choosing our thumbnail, and creating all the elements that are going to make our page appealing, were some of the more difficult parts than I expected. With the help of Canva and some of its handy editing tools, we were able to breeze through this process and put together a page that looks pretty darn good. So once we had our channel set up and looking good, we grabbed our trusty GoPro and went to make our very first video, which happened to be on a very windy day. And here's what we got. Cheapest, sorted, running and driving 335i in Southwest Florida. And really it's because we're trying to keep miles off of the G80 M3 and keep some miles off the F10, super low mileage F10. Hope to do a video on that in the future. Now, as a brand new creator on YouTube, just busting out the GoPro and filming the first video was only the first step. We needed to find a software that we could use to edit our videos, and something that wouldn't be too overwhelming if you didn't have any previous experience editing videos. This is what we found. Wondershare offers a full suite of software for a new creator, but their editing tool, Filmora 13, turned out to be an excellent beginner's program to get into and start actually editing software. So from within the editing tool, this is actually me editing this video that you're currently watching. You can line your clips up, do different layers, you can record over top of the screen. You have an opportunity to record both your PC screen and to go in and record a voiceover. It really is an excellent program, and I found it very easy to use. They also have a full suite of audio. They have different effects, transitions, and I'm still learning so much more about this application every day. I strongly recommend it if you're a new creator. Now, although we are not sponsored by Filmora, I have made 13, 14 videos on it now, and I found it to be an excellent tool to use when you're a new creator. So now, with the first video filmed on our GoPro, edited in Filmora, and updated to YouTube, I found it incredibly addicting to look at the analytics page and see how the performance of the video was going. So Aaliyah and I, when we first posted this video, I only anticipated 10, 20, maybe 30 views. Fortunately, it did somewhat well in getting the channel off the ground, and we now currently have about 410 views on this video. Now, while there's some crazy cases out there where some folks have their first video take off and go completely viral and get tons of views, I never expected that, and I was happy with the performance for the first video. These metrics can show you a lot of things about your video, and I'm still learning new things every day. Like not only the watch time, the amount of subscribers that you've received from this video directly, but also your average view duration only a percentage of the video that got viewed. So this is one of the most important things in the research that I've done, is how many folks are still watching your video after the 30-second mark. Now, this video, the very first video, was only 45%, but it's my understanding that the higher this number, the more likely YouTube is to promote your video. It really helps the algorithm, if you will. So that has been the focus of the most recent videos. Watching things from Mr. Beast has told me that having the first 30 or so seconds of your video be the most exciting part is one of the most crucial factors to having a good video that is ultimately successful. So with our first video up and seeing the performance behind it, what was our first video on the channel that actually started to do well, at least by our standards? Probably ask Aaliyah why she likes her car.
It's comfortable to drive, especially on road trips. I still turn some heads, and if I want to race people, I still can.
Aw, yes. It was Aaliyah's 550i video. And if you're not new to the channel and you've already seen it, then you probably know why. It had that authentic but so cringy moment that made the video just so good. This video has currently been the most successful video on our channel so far. With about 3,800 views, it's still getting about 182 videos a day with absolutely no advertising or anything of that kind. It's all just based on what I was talking about previously, the fact that 59% of viewers are still watching the video around the 30-second mark. Now, while that doesn't seem like too impressive of a number, that is among the best of our videos, and I think that's the reason why this video has so far gotten the most views on the channel. Now, with the channel only being up for about 60 days, I'm pretty happy with almost 4,000 views on what was the second video that we ever posted. So interested to see how some of our videos do over the next 2 months or so. So with the second video doing pretty well, where are we at overall with the channel after our first 60 days? Let's go over some stats. So while we are shortchanging ourselves about a week, our first post was actually on October 19th of this year. We have uploaded pretty consistently, trying to do about 2 videos per week for about the last 60 days. So where we're at currently is that we have about 558 subscribers. We have about 15,300 views on the channel, and we have a little over 600 hours of watch time. So if you kind of look down at the performance, average view time per video is somewhere between 2 and 4 minutes. Click-through rate is somewhere around 4%. Now, truth be told, I have really no idea what any of this means. I've done a quick YouTube search here and there to kind of find out some information, but based on our previous performance, I feel like the channel is trending up and we're starting to gain some traction. We're currently getting about 700 views per day. We have 1,500 views in the last 48 hours. Now, I'm not giving you any of this information whatsoever to act like our channel is any better than anyone else's. I know there's lots of people that have been a lot more successful in the first 60 days. What I hope this video does is it catches someone that's really considering launching a YouTube channel but thinks there's too many videos like theirs out there, or they just won't be able to cut it. And what I can tell you is, although our channel has not paid us even $1 and we've invested a good chunk of time and money, including almost all of our days off in developing this channel so far, I'm happy with the results, and I think that we're trending in a direction where we're gonna have some really, really good content coming up in the future. So for everyone that has watched our videos so far and has subscribed to the channel, if you're one of those 558, thank you guys so much, because the more folks that we get to watch our videos, the better and better content that we can produce moving forward. and we hope to do some really, really good stuff in the future, including going to pick up the G80 M3 this week. So we're super excited to release that. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon for the notifications, and help us make this one of the greatest German automotive channels on YouTube. Thank you.